Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday episode of Movie Mornings. It's Friday. We made it, y'all. Finally. After what felt like the longest week in the history of the world. I'm joking. It wasn't that bad of a week, honestly. It's just cold. It's been so cold this week. Gosh, we got some snow. Kids are delayed in school. Just December. More like December. Get it? Take a drink of coffee real quick. It's a good cup. It's in the shop. Hey, by the way, not a lot to talk about today. Just gonna go over our weekend releases. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, wherever you're listening or watching this. What's on your weekend watch list? Let me know. I'm very curious. I've got a few that I'm gonna list out at the end of this episode. But before we get into all that, let's talk about everything coming out this weekend. So, first up, we got Y2K, the movie, is going to be hitting the cinemas today. So this is Kyle Mooney's release movie project through A24. The synopsis says, two high school newbies, Jaden Martell and Julian Dennison, make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium on New Year's Eve 1999. The night becomes even crazier than they could ever have dreamed when the clock strikes midnight. If you've not seen the trailer for this, check it out. It involves a VCR that tries to murder people. It's great. Honestly, it looks really good. We did have tickets to watch it. But we actually have a birthday party to go to. It's a whole thing. But yeah, definitely looking forward to watching this one. Kyle Mooney, obviously Saturday Night Live alum. Always funny. So I'm definitely curious to see this one. And I'm a sucker for anything, Y2K, 90s, any of that kind of stuff. It seems fun. It seems like a fun time. Next up, we got F, Marry, Kill. This is hitting VOD and cinemas, apparently. The synopsis is, when true crime junkie Eva Va is shoved into the dating app world by her bestie on her 30th birthday, she suddenly finds herself at the center of a real-life murder case. As new details about the murder are revealed on her favorite podcast, she realizes that one of the three men she's dating could be the infamous Swipe Right killer, terrorizing the city. I don't know. I probably won't watch it, to be honest. But it's hitting VOD. So check it out if you want. Also hitting VOD this weekend, we got The Invisible Raptor. I know we've got a lot of B-movie lovers in the house, so I wanted to definitely point this one out. The Pooniverse fellows that watch this. After a top-secret experiment goes wrong, a hyper-intelligent invisible raptor escapes the lab and begins wreaking havoc in the surrounding neighborhood. When the creature's identity is uncovered, it soon becomes clear that a disgraced paleontologist, alongside his ex-girlfriend, an unhinged amusement park security guard, and a local celebrity chicken farmer, is the town's only hope for survival. This sounds ridiculous. Honestly, the name alone got me to put it on here. Let me know if you plan on watching The Invisible Raptor. Oh, what a name. What a time to be alive. Alright. That's it for the digital and cinemas. But we do have some things hitting streaming that I wanted to point out. So, coming to Netflix today at 9 is A Nonsense Christmas with Sabrina Carpenter. Pop icon Sabrina Carpenter jingles all the bells in her first ever variety music special, full of holiday hits, unexpected duets, and comedic cameos. It says here that Shania Twain and Chappell Roan will also be appearing as a cast member. So that premieres tonight at 9 Eastern time on Netflix. So feel free to check that out if you want to. Also coming to Netflix on Monday is It Ends With Us. This, of course, came out earlier this year over the summer. Maggie and I went and watched it. I know I guess there's been like some controversy about it. I don't know. But it was a good movie. I didn't know anything about it going into it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. That's it. That's all I got for you. So if you've been holding off watching this one until it hits streaming, it is now available this Monday on Netflix. Also coming out, we've got Beetlejuice hitting Max on December 6th, so that's today. Yeah. So it just hit Max, so if you've missed Beetlejuice in the cinemas, you can now watch it on HBO Max. I'm not going to read over the synopsis. You all know the synopsis of Beetlejuice. This is a sequel to Beetlejuice. Maggie and I watched it. We thought it was good for a sequel that probably should never have happened, at least this late in the game. It was actually surprisingly good, so and I'm not even like a big what's that guy's name, the director? God, I can't think of his name. Tim Burton. I'm not even like a big Tim Burton fan, but I thought it was enjoyable enough. Next, we got Super/Man, the Christopher Reeve story. So this came out in cinemas over I think it was September, I want to say. And I really wanted to check it out, but unfortunately we just didn't get to. I think it only played like once or twice, like it was like almost like a Fathom event or something. It wasn't Fathom events, but something similar to that. Anyway, that finally hits Max on December 7th, so that's tomorrow. And this is just the documentary about the life of Christopher Reeve. If you know his story, then you know how good this is going to be. And if you're not really familiar with Christopher Reeve, I think that this is a must-watch for sure, especially if you're a superhero fan in general. But I mean, God, if you love Superman, I mean, this is I've not seen it, but I'm assuming this is going to be a really, really good documentary. So yeah, Super/Man hitting Max this weekend. Disney Plus has some weird stuff. So on December 9th, I think that's Sunday, we got The Simpsons Fun Day Football. So earlier this year, I think it was like SpongeBob hosted a NFL game, and like they had the characters like, I think there was Toy Story may have done it. I forget. Whatever it was, there's probably been multiple. So anyway, now they're getting Simsified. So it's going to be Bart versus Homer in a live NFL Monday Night Football event. So it's Monday, not Sunday. The Simpsons Fun Day Football. Grab your spot on the couch, football fans. It's Bart and the Bengals versus Homer and the Cowboys in the first ever animated NFL Monday Night Football event live from Springfield. So definitely check that one out if you want to. I'm not a huge sports guy, obviously. So, but I just think it's kind of interesting that they're doing these, like, I don't know, cartoon versions of football games and stuff. Next up, hitting Disney Plus on Monday, we got more Bluey minisodes. So these are the shorts that Bluey team do. I don't really remember exactly how many there's going to be. But they've released, I think, like 16. I think they usually come in batches of 8. But they're good. They're worth checking out if you're a Bluey fan, obviously. If you don't like Bluey, I mean, you probably won't like these either. But they did one in the last batch where Bingo plays the drums, and it was awesome. It was like really good. And pro tip for you, if you do plan on watching these, they have the episodes listed individually, but then the final one that they release is a compilation to where it's all of them. So you can just hit play on that and watch them straight through. And it's like 20 minutes long. So, pro tip for you. All right. Next up, coming to Peacock. We got like a lot of stuff hitting digital, man. Today, we got Speak No Evil. This is another one of those that I kind of missed in the cinemas. I'm actually really been wanting to watch it, so I'm excited for it. It's got James McAvoy. It is a horror movie And it says, a dream holiday turns into a living nightmare when an American couple and their daughter spend the weekend at a British family's country estate. If you've seen the trailer for it, then you already know James McAvoy's freaking crazy in it. But if you've not seen it, if you like, you know, like, it's not really psychological horror, but it's also not horror in like a monster type way. It's more like just this dude like sucks. And like, I'm pretty sure he does bad things. So check it out. I want to watch it. I have a couple of things I got to get caught up on this weekend, so I don't know if I'll actually get to watch it this weekend, but I really want to. Which again, I'll let you know what my watch list is at the end of this episode. Also, if you're a fan of Jimmy Fallon, this dropped on Peacock, I think, on Thursday, but it's Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Spectacular. Jimmy Fallon and a lineup of celebrity guests celebrate the season with performances from Fallon's new album, Holiday Seasoning. It says here, Jimmy Fallon and Meghan Trainor are listed as being on there. So, again, just another holiday special if you're wanting to get into the spirit. You know, Jimmy Fallon. I know a lot of people dislike Jimmy Fallon. I think it can be fun. If Justin Timberlake shows up in this, I definitely want to see it. Obviously, when Justin and Jimmy get together, it's magic. It's magic, Michael. All right, on Paramount Plus, Smile 2. It actually released earlier this week, but I forgot to mention it on the show, so just wanted to point that out, that now you can watch Smile 2, featuring Kimberly, the Power Ranger, from the 2017's Saban's Power Rangers movie. But yeah, check that out. I wasn't a huge fan of the first Smile movie, but the more I've seen about this one, the more I really want to watch it for some reason. I don't know. I like the take on it where she's like a singer and it's like concerts and stuff. Yeah, I'm curious for this one. Given the choice between the two, I'd probably go Speak No Evil before I watch Smile 2. So take that for what you will. But I plan on watching both of them at some point. And also on Apple TV Plus, if you've got that, Fly Me to the Moon is now available to stream on there. So you don't have to buy it, you don't have to rent it. It's just available to watch. This is, of course, the one that has Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum in it. It looked good. I've heard it's decent enough. And now you can watch it if you have Apple TV Plus, which is worth having, by the way. Even if you just do like a small, what is it, like a trial, like 7 days or whatever. Check out, if you're gonna do it, you gotta watch all of Severance. It's like 6 episodes, I think. Phenomenal. Maybe the best new show in years. Absolutely adore that show. So definitely check that out. And of course, Ted Lasso. Can't miss Ted Lasso. But yeah, it looks like that's it as far as all the things coming out this weekend. Personally, my watch list will consist of the first 2 episodes of The Skeleton Crew, which I have not yet got to watch, but I've heard it's really good, and I'm just dying to watch it, almost as much as I'm dying to watch Creature Commandos, which also has their first 2 episodes that I have still not yet watched. One of those will be watched tonight when I get home from work, for sure. But let me know what you're going to watch. You heading to the movies? Gonna watch Y2K, Wicked, could watch that. Moana 2, obviously those are still out. Or are you planning on staying in? Catching up on some stuff that just hit streaming or it's been out? I want to know. I always love to hear what people are watching. You know, it helps me kind of figure out if there's something that I've missed or overlooked. You know, I definitely appreciate recommendations for sure. But everybody, that's it. We finished it. We made it to the end of the week. Friday is almost in the books. So, we're there. I hope you all stay warm this weekend. We'll, of course, be back next week with more movie mornings. Monday morning, we'll be talking about box office. And hopefully we'll be talking about all the more movie news. Maybe we'll have a Superman trailer to talk about, for God's sakes. No, I'm not expecting that for at least another week. But hey, I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened, right? But that's going to wrap it up for me, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Be sure and watch something fun and hang out with the people you love. Stay warm. Thanks for watching. And as always, have a hopefully awesome day.